more that you go inward, the more that you can set that boundary up within inside of yourself. Because again, you're going to remember this till your end of your days, I promise. It's not about going outwardly and putting a boundary. And anyone that goes outside of themselves and does a doing boundary, no, you got to do a feeling boundary. The doing boundaries makes me laugh. I remember this one person said to me, Mon, I told my mother-in-law that I didn't want anyone to come to my bed when I had the grandchild. And she said, and then she still turned up. Yeah, well, that was a doing. She's not going to listen to that. She didn't hear you. She probably didn't even hear you. Or she heard you and thought, nah, I'm not listening to that. It doesn't matter what happens. You have to keep going inward and feel it. So Sunny, it's like if anyone's in your life that has to be there, right? Again, I'd look at, well, what are they teaching us? Because our enemy or anyone that really irritates us is our greatest teacher. You know that. And then it's about, okay, once you've learned it, their side of things is not your responsibility, but you can still feel into the boundary and set that in place. Yeah, I do it all the time. It's kind of fun to do, and watch the effects that come in from it. That's how I kind of work everything out. Does that sound a bit weird? I do it and watch to see what happens. And then sometimes they say something or they do something and I'm like, oh, they received it. They received the memo. Very much so. You know, because you might think about someone and you're like, oh God, I wish you would just stop messaging me. Like, stop messaging me. And just keep messaging you. Well, you just go inside and feel it. Please stop. Like, feel it though. Please stop messaging me. Please. Right? And whatever you feel after that is going to tell you the next thing. Your higher self might be like, oh no, I think you need to help this person. You're like, ah, damn it. Or like it could be anything. But again, we're going to begin to feel everything. And the more that you're in your feeling, the more you're in flow. And the more you're in flow, the more success comes in and the confidence comes in. And we're just flowing through life. And then all of a sudden, we don't have depression anymore. And all of a sudden, we don't have anxiety because we understand what's going on. And when we don't feel those things, we're clear. And we begin to raise. And it's really that easy. But we have to keep going inward.